Pitcher Urban Shocker started out his baseball life as a catcher, but he broke his finger and it healed back in a crooked position. Found out that this allowed him to throw a 12-6 curveball that could break down straight down, much like a spitball can break down. He also learned to spitball. So he became a pitcher. He was with the Yankees for 2 years. Didn't pitch a lot, but the Yankees hired a new manager, Miller Huggins. Somebody told Miller Huggins when he was investigating his players before training camp that Shocker would be a troublemaker and he'd be wise to get rid of him. So he did. And his contract was picked up by the St. Louis Browns. While with St. Louis, he pitched 4 straight 21 seasons, including leading the league in 1921 with 27 wins. Miller Huggins was sad he let Shocker go and worked hard to get him back to the Yankees. He did get him back to the Yankees and corrected the injustice. And with the Yankees, he won 12, 19, and then 1927, he won 18 games and a 2.84 earned run average with Murderers Row. However, in 1927, he had a silent killer that was creeping up on him. He had a heart disease where a disease was eating away at a heart valve. He couldn't sleep laying down. He had to sleep sitting up or even standing up at times. And he pitched 1927 under considerable pain and stress. 28, heart disease was really taking its toll, and he appeared to Miller Huggins to be out of shape. He only pitched 2 innings on Memorial Day, 2 scoreless innings against the Senators. But then later, pitching batting practice, he collapsed. Huggins released him, thinking that Urban Shocker had not been in shape to play. Shocker then went to Denver to get help for his health and also try to revive his baseball career. He caught pneumonia and then died on September 9th at age 37 of heart failure combined with the pneumonia. Hi everybody, this is Appa Brian with Appa Baseball Classics, and I feel honored that you join us today to enjoy this game between the 1920 Cleveland Indians and the 1922 St. Louis Browns. This is game number 108 in the All-Time Greats Tournament and game 2 of this series. We had an exciting game 1 completed yesterday with the Indians coming out on top by a score of 8-7. We'll see what happens today. Let's play ball. Here's the pitch from St. Louis's pitcher, Urban Shocker, to Joe Sewell. We'll read the black die first. 43 is a ground ball back to Shocker. He snags that little number and throws it to first. 1-3, 1 away. Urban Shocker was one of the best defensive fielding pitchers of his time. He had a career 980 fielding percentage. Joe Evans, 51 is an 8 against an 8. That's going to be a pop-up toward third base, taken by Larry Gardner. Taken by Gene Robertson. And quickly there are 2 out, and Tris Speaker steps into the box. The Gray Eagle. Here's the pitch to Tris Speaker. 36 is a 3-3. That's going to be a pop-up to second base. And that's caught by Marty McManus. The Indians go 1-2-3 in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. St. Louis coming to bat. Jim Babby completes his warm-up tosses, and he'll be facing Jack Tobin, the center fielder of the St. Louis Browns. Bagby was the last 30-game winner in the American League until Denny McLain won 30 games. In 1968, Bagby won 31 games. He also won Game 3 of the World Series with the Brooklyn Dodgers 8-1. And in that game, if you were lucky enough to be alive in 1920 and score a ticket, you would have seen a triple play performed by Bill Wambsgans, the first in the World Series history. And you would have seen the first grand slam in World Series history hit by Elmer Smith in that Game 3. Jack Tobin steps in the box for St. Louis. Here's the pitch. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Jack Tobin. And 4-2 is a triple to left center. And St. Louis has come to the ballpark meaning business right away. They've got it. The first run of the game 90 feet away. Marty McManus steps in the box. The Indians will play the infield back. Here, again, we're using basic APA, except for in the stealing. We have the steal rating, so we'll use the master stealing game. All right, here's the pitch to Marty McManus with the infield in. 1-3 is a 37. That's going to be a pop-up over toward first base. Doc Johnston is under it and makes the catch. One away. Infield is still in. Here is George Sisler, 420 hitter, 1922. There's so many 300 hitters, you just don't want to put people on base free. But this could be expensive pitching to Sisler. He's going to try it. Infield is in. Here's the pitch to Sisler. 1-2 is a 25. That's a line drive to third base, caught by Larry Gardner, and he steps on third before Tobin can get back. That's going to be a double play and end the threat without any scores. We go to the top of the second. Scoreboard still clean. Elmer Smith, the man who hit that first World Series Grand Slam, comes to play to lead off the top of the second for the Tribe. Here's the pitch. 54 is a fly ball to right field, taken by Baby Doll Jacobson. One away. Here is Larry Gardner. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field, and Jack Tobin's under that one, makes the catch. 2 gone. Urban Shocker has retired the first 5 batters he's faced. Here is the first baseman, Doc Johnston. 5-4 is a fly ball to Jacobson in right. So once again, 3 up and 3 down for the Indians. Not too many people have been able to say they put down the Indians twice in a row, 3 up and 3 down. They scored 11 runs, and 8 runs in this tournament. We go to the bottom of the second. There is no score. Ken Williams will lead off the last of the second for St. Louis. The St. Louis Browns were at this time in the early 20s the dominant team in St. Louis. The Cardinals hadn't experienced much success. Here's the pitch to Ken Williams. 1-1 roll. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. That puts the Browns on the board first. They lead 1-0. Ken Williams hitting 39 home runs in the 22 season. Follows up yesterday's 2-run home run with a solo shot here. Baby Doll Jacobson steps in. Here's a pitch from Jim Bagby. 3-3 roll. Hit column roll for Jacobson. And that's a 1-5. It's a drive by Jacobson. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A home run for Baby Doll Jacobson. Back to back. 2-0. St. Louis. They are motivated today. They've got a triple, 2 home runs. They must win today to stay in the tournament. Here's Hank Severide, the catcher. Here's the pitch from Bagby. 5-3 is a 18, fielding column 2. That's going to be an error on the shortstop, Joe Sewell. E6. The Indians committed 2 errors yesterday. Here is Gene Robertson playing third base. He's a good defensive third baseman. He's rated 6. And he hit 296 in 1922. Nobody out. And a runner on first. Here's the pitch to Gene Robertson. 1-2 is going to be a ground ball to second base, taken by Wambsgans. Flips to Sewell over to first. That is a 4-6-3 double play. Wally Gerber, the shortstop, comes to bat with 2 outs. Base is now clear. 64 is a ball hit on the ground to third base. 5-3. Larry Gardner making the play. That closes out the second inning, but the Browns score twice. We go to the top of the third. St. Louis 2, Cleveland nothing. The Indians player manager Steve O'Neill will lead off the top of the third. Here's the pitch from Urban Shocker. 5-2 is 27 is a ball hit on the ground to third base, taken by Gene Robertson. He throws to first. 1 away. Bill Wambsgans, who performed the unassisted triple play in that Game 3 of the 1920 World Series. Here's the pitch to Wambsgans. 45 is going to be a base on balls, and Cleveland has their first base runner. Average speed at first. Jim Bagby, the pitcher, comes to bat. Here's a stretch in the pitch from Urban Shocker. 3-3 is a hit column roll for Bagby. And 1-4 is going to be a double over first. And there's 1 out. The runner will stop at third. Second and third, Cleveland, with 1 down. And the top of the order, Joe Sewell. Urban Shocker features a spitball, a good curveball. He was grandfathered in when they outlawed the spitball in 1920. And so he's one of the 17 pitchers who could still throw it. Here's the pitch to Joe Sewell. The Browns are playing the infield back. 6-1 is a 12. That's going to be a fly ball. That's going to be a strikeout. Fielding column 2, that's a strikeout. So now the Browns will definitely play the infield back with 2 outs. And here's a dangerous Joe Evans. 349 hitter in limited action in 1920. Had 179 at bats. While Joe Evans was playing baseball, he was a graduate, he went to University of Mississippi, and he continued taking medical classes while he played, and then after he got done playing, he became Doc Evans. Here's the pitch from Urban Shocker. There's 2 outs, and that's a 5-5 roll. That's a 7. That's going to be a single to left, a solid single, and both runners score. Nope, I take that back. That's not a single, because Urban Shocker is an A, and that A turns that into a flyout, caught by the left fielder, Ken Williams. So the Indians don't score here in the third. They strand runners on second and third. Bottom of the third inning, it's St. Louis 2 and Cleveland 0. All right, Urban Shocker leads off for the Browns. They're up by 2. 62 is a 36. That's going to be ball 1. 23 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Bagby comes back from behind the count to strike out his counterpart. That's his first strikeout. And we go to the top of the order, Jake Tobin. .22 is a 7. That's going to be a solid base hit for Jake Tobin. Single right field. And Tobin is 2 for 2. Tripled in the first, but was doubled off. Marty McManus comes to bat. All right, Tobin is a average speed, F18 stealing. He's not going to be stealing. Could hit and run. McManus has an extra 31 on his card. No, he doesn't have an extra 31. There's not one on the third column. All right, here's the pitch to Marty McManus. 23 is a 26. That is a ground ball to second base. Wambsgans flips to Sewell. They retire Tobin at second, 4-6. Scored a fielder's choice. And now Marty McManus is the base runner at first for George Sisler, a 420 hitter. But as a 420 hitter, he's kind of struggling in the tournament, 4 for 19. Here's the pitch to Sisler. 6-5 is a 12. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Joe Sewell. That ends the bottom of the third inning. No score. We go to the top of the fourth. St. Louis 2 and Cleveland nothing. All right, the center fielder, Tris Speaker, will lead off the fourth inning. And Speaker was a doubles machine. He had 5 seasons where he had 50 or more doubles. Here's the pitch to Tris Speaker. 4-3 is a 29. That's a ground ball back to Urban Shocker. He corrals it and throws to Doc Johnson at first. 1 away. Elmer Smith. Smith flied out to right his first time up, 21. He's going to fly out to right this time too. That ball is caught by right fielder Baby Joel Jacobson. 2 quick outs for the Indians. Here is Larry Gardner, the third baseman. 4-4 is a base hit for Larry Gardner. That's only the second hit for Cleveland. He is average speed at first. There's 2 outs. Doc Johnston comes to bat. 4-2 is a 37. That's going to be a runner caught off first. He's picked off by Urban Shocker, 1-3. So Gardner caught napping. We go to the bottom of the fourth. St. Louis 2, Cleveland nothing. All right, Ken Williams will lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. Homered in the second inning. 31 is a 8 against an A pitcher. That's going to be a pop out to the third baseman, Larry Gardner, 1 down. Here is Baby Doll Jacobson, 317 hitter, 9 homers in 1922. 43 is a ground ball to the pitcher. Jim Bagme throws the first, 2 away. And now catcher Hank Severine. 6-1 is a ground ball to Joe Sewell at shortstop. He's got it, makes the throw from the hole, and the catcher is retired. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Browns 2, Indians 0. All right, Doc Johnson was batting when Urban Shocker picked off Larry Gardner at first, so he leads off the top of the 5th. 5-3 is a 18. That's fielding column 2. That's going to be an error on Joe Sewell. Second error on Joe Sewell for the game. That's not right. Sometimes I get people up off the bench to make defensive plays. St. Louis is out in the field. That's an error on their shortstop, who is Wally Gerber. So Cleveland's got a runner at first. That's Doc Johnson. Steve O'Neill, the catcher, comes to bat. 4-2 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Shocker has the Z modifier. Looking at the pictures of Shocker pitching, he didn't tuck his glove hand elbow like you see pitchers do today for more balance. It was just kind of fling it out there, and he doesn't look balanced. But somehow he did have pinpoint control and didn't walk very many batters. 348 innings in 1922, 57 walks. Here's the pitch to O'Neill. 34 is a fly ball to center field, and that is caught by Jack Tobin. O'Neill is retired. Bill Wambsgans. 6-3 is another fly ball to center field. Jake Tobin is under that and makes the catch. Now the pitcher, Jim Bagby. .32 is a ground ball to second base. They go the short way to retire Johnson at second, 4-6. That's the end of the top of the fifth. We go to the last of the fifth. St. Louis coming to bat with a 2-run lead. Gene Robertson will lead off for the Indians in the bottom of the fifth inning. 46 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Joe Evans, 1 down. Robinson, very limited playing time in 22. He didn't become a regular until 24, but he made 32 errors at third base, and so he lost his starting job in 25. So here is Wally Gerber, 1 down. 31 is a 9. He gets an A pitcher. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. Urban Shocker comes up with 2 outs. Struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch to Urban Shocker. 22 is a 8 against an A. That's going to be a pop out to third base. 3 up and 3 down for St. Louis. We go to the top of the 6th inning. 2-0 Browns. Apparently nobody told Urban Shocker that the team he's pitching to has scored 30 runs already in the first 3 games of the tournament. He has held them down through 5. Here's the pitch to the top of the order for Cleveland, Joe Sewell. Pitch to Joe Sewell. 2-2 roll is a single by Joe Sewell. May have just jinxed Shocker. Joe Evans will come to bat. 1 down. Sewell is a steal rating of E23. After 6 innings, an E-rated stealer can steal at any time, or at least unless they're within a run in the scoreboard. Actually, they're not within a run, though. So he's not a candidate for a straight steal. Okay, no, he could steal. After 6 innings, any innings out, or no, down by 1, tied, or up by 4 or less. So they're down by 2, so they could hit and run. And Joe Evans does have the 31 on his card, so that might increase his batting average, which is already 349. They're going to start the runner and go. Here is the pitch to Evans. 55 is a 7, and that's going to be that's going to actually take away his single. It's going to be a ground ball to second. So Sewell goes to second, 4-3. So that's a single to right, runner to third, but against a grade A pitcher, used 26 result below. So 1 out. Tris Speaker comes up. He's got a man in scoring position now. Here's the pitch to Speaker from Urban Shocker. 25 is a 7, and that is a single. Scoring Joe Sewell. So an RBI by Speaker. Cleveland's on the board. St. Louis 2, Cleveland 1. This is the 6th inning. We're not to the point of weakness inning yet. That's next inning. Elmer Smith comes to the plate. Speaker stealing is D18. Not good. Here's the pitch to Elmer Smith. 65 is a 35. That's a foul out to the catcher. 2 away. And it's going to be up to Larry Gardner if the Indians are going to have more fun in this inning. Here's the pitch to Larry Gardner. 5-5 is a 7. That's a single. Nope, runner on first. That A turns it into an out. 5-3. Ground out. Urban Shocker has been a tough cookie today. We go to the bottom of the 6th. St. Louis 2. Cleveland 1. All right, in the bottom of the 6th, Jack Tobin will lead off for St. Louis, and he is probably the hottest hitter in the tournament. 2 for 2 today, tripled and singled, and he is 14 for 19 in the tournament. That's an over 700 batting average. Here's a pitch to the sizzling hot Jack Tobin, 32. They're going to get him out this time. Ground ball to second base, 4-3. Bill Wambsgans makes the play. So 7 for 20. 14 for 20. That's 700 hitting for Jack Tobin. Marty McManus comes up with 1 down. 24 is a fly ball to Elmer Smith in right field, 2 outs. And now George Sisler. .45 is going to be a walk. Sisler is B28 in stealing. Bagby's move to first is 0, and then Severide, I think, is a +2 arm to his favor. Excuse me, O'Neill's the Cleveland catcher, so his arm is +2. So B26, his chances would be 11 through 52, he'd be safe. I think those are pretty good odds. You've got Ken Williams up at the plate. He's going to go ahead and steal. There he goes. There's the pitch. And the throw to second. 36. He is safe. Stolen base by George Sisler. .54 is a 32. It's going to be a fly out to right field, taken by Elmer Smith, and that's the end of the inning. Sisler is stranded at second. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Cleveland 1 and St. Louis 2. This is the point of fatigue inning for both pitchers. Actually, just for the Cleveland pitcher, because I don't think his batter's face is on his card. No. So the 7th inning is this point of weakness inning. Urban Shocker can pitch to 36 batters. That's quite a few, so he's probably not even close. He has only pitched to 23 batters, so he can go 13 more hitters before he even gets to his point of fatigue. All right, Doc Johnston leads off the top of the 7th for Cleveland. They're down by a run. Here's the pitch to Johnston. That's a hit column roll for Doc Johnston. He only hit 2 home runs in 1920, but 64 is going to be a double. Leadoff double puts Doc Johnston in a place to score on a hit. No outs. Steve O'Neill comes to bat. Steve O'Neill is the potential go-ahead run. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a line drive to second base, caught by Marty McManus. Johnston gets back to second in time, so he'll be safe, but O'Neill's out, 1 down. Here's Bill Wambsgans. 244 hitter. Shocker's going to go ahead and pitch to him. Here's the pitch to Wambsgans. 53 is an 18. That's going to be out at first. 6-3. Runner goes to third. Now the pitcher Jim Bagby. Cleveland has 7 precious outs left. But they're not going to pitch hit for Bagby. They're going to keep his A pitching grade in the game. Here's the pitch from Urban Shocker to the pitcher. 35 roll is with 2 outs in the inning. That's a balk. A balk is committed by Urban Shocker, and that's going to score Johnston, and the Indians tie the game 2-2. Now the bases are clear. 45 is going to be a base on balls to Jim Bagby. Here's Joe Sewell. Suddenly it's gotten quieter here at Sportsman's Park in St. Louis. Here's the pitch to Joe Sewell. 21 is a 23. Okay, the runner is out stealing, or with 2 outs. The asterisk on the result means if there's 2 outs, there's another balk. So Urban Shocker has committed 2 balks in the inning. Bagby goes to second. One roll. That's going to be a hit column roll for Joe Sewell. And 6-5 is a single over second. The runner of Bagby, unless he's a slow runner, will score. Oh, he's a slow runner, and I didn't say we're playing it safe. So he is going to try to score. From Baby Doll Jacobson, he is out at the plate, 7-2, and that will end the inning. The Indians score once, but only once, and the game is tied. We go to the bottom of the 7th, tied 2-2. All right, Apple Bryan has some explaining to do to the Cleveland Indians not playing it safe with the pitcher running at second base. Gets him thrown out at home. We go to the bottom of the 7th, the score tied. Baby Doll Jacobson leads off for the St. Louis Browns. Jim Bagby back out on the mound for Cleveland. And this is his point of weakness inning. Here's the pitch to Baby Doll Jacobson. 32 is a 26. That's a ground ball to second base. Bill Wamsgans has it, throws to first, 1 away. All right, the catcher, Hank Severide, comes to bat. He is 0 for 2 today. 2-1 roll is a fly ball to left field taken by Joe Evans. 2 down. Evans was originally a third baseman for Cleveland, but now he's playing the outfield. He was beat out by Larry Gardner. Gene Marvinson comes to bat. 1-4 is a fly out to Joe Evans. 3 up and 3 down for the Browns. We go to the top of the 8th. 2-2 tie. All right, these teams will be tiptoeing through the tulips in the final 2 innings. They're tied up. St. Louis could be eliminated if they lose this game. Joe Evans steps into the box. Urban Shocker is ready to pitch. Here's the pitch to Joe Evans. 5-5 is a base hit for Evans. Leadoff single for Cleveland. Evans is a fast runner. Tris Speaker steps into the box. 131 is an 8 against an A. That's going to be a ground out to first base. Doc Johnson flips to, first baseman Sisler flips to Shocker, and that's an out at first. Runner goes to second. Elmer Smith. 45 is a 2 balls on, well, no, that's going to be a walk based on balls. Indians have first and second with 1 out. Here is Larry Gardner. Looks like this is going to be Shocker's game all the way. Here's the pitch to Larry Gardner. 5-6 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down. That is only the second strikeout for Urban Shocker. Doc Johnston comes up. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Shocker comes back strong after you get 2 bases runners on. He leaves them stranded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-2 tie. Wally Gerber will lead off the last of the 8th for St. Louis. He was their regular shortstop from 1917 through, take that back, 1919 through 1927. He led the American League in double plays 4 times, but he also led the American League in errors 3 times. He was a consistent hitter, though, about a 270 hitter most of his career. Here is to Wally Gerber. A 5-2 roll is a 27. That's going to be a ground out to third base, 5-3. Shocker will hit for himself and come back and pitch to the 9th. 2-2 is a 8 against an A. That's going to be a pop out to third. So Larry Gardner makes both the defensive plays for Cleveland so far. Here's the red-hot Jack Tobin. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Tobin. He had 13 home runs in 22. 36 is a double for Jack Tobin. He has single, doubled, and tripled in this game, and he's in scoring position. The potential go-ahead run, and Marty McManus comes up. (5-2) is a 27 that's going to end the inning. Ground ball to third base. Larry Gardner throws to first. 5-3. McManus is retired. We go to the 9th. Game is still tied 2-2. In his first game of the tournament, Urban Shocker went 7 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs against the 0-4 New York Giants. He was a losing pitcher in that game. He's trying to get a win here. He's gone through 8 and given up only 2 runs. Steve O'Neill will lead off for the Indians in the 9th, and then they'll have Bill Wonsgratz and then the pitcher. Here's the pitch to Steve O'Neill. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for the O'Neill. 55 is a 4. That's going to be a double over third base. Steve O'Neill has the Indians in business with nobody out. He's in scoring position. All right, that will bring up Bill Wambsgans, and he is going to try to sacrifice O'Neill to third. Here's the pitch from Urban Shocker. 46 is a 29. That is going to be a strikeout. Fails to move the runner. Cleveland's going to make a couple of moves here. They're going to send in a pinch runner for the catcher, Steve O'Neill. That is Harry Luntry. He is average speed, but O'Neill is slow. So they have an average speed runner at second. Les Nunemaker will come in and catch the bottom of the 9th inning. And Cleveland is setting up a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Charlie Jameson will be pinch hitting for the Indians. Charlie Jameson will be the point of weakness for Urban Shocker. 3 bad things happen from this point. His grade goes down a letter. He goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to Charlie Jameson. 4-4 is a 7. That's going to be a single to right field, and Charlie Jameson drives home Harry Lunty, the go-ahead run, and the Indians take a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 9th inning. Dick Nyhouse is warming up in the bullpen. He'll pitch the last of the 9th, and Joe Sewell steps into the box. Here's the pitch from Urban Shocker to Joe Sewell. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Larry Gardner throws to Wambsgans, covering at second. That retires Bagby, or excuse me, it retires the pinch hitter Jameson, who hit for Bagby. And Sewell's on by fielder's choice. 2 outs, Joe Evans. Two 6 is a ground ball to second base. Evans is retired, and that closes out the top of the ninth. But the Indians put the go-ahead run on the board. They lead 3-2. Dick Neuhaus will be on to pitch for the Cleveland Indians. He's going to use his relief grade C, which means he can go this inning, and then if they somehow tie it up, he could pitch the next inning, but that would be his point of fatigue inning. Grade C, no modifiers. George Sisler will lead off for the St. Louis Browns. The Browns need a run to tie and to continue playing in the all-time greatest tournament. If they tie this game, everybody on the field will look up at me and ask, will you put a runner at second base to start the 10th inning? And the answer to that question is no. Here is George Sisler, pitch from Neuhaus, 3-6 is a base on balls. Sisler starts the Browns half of the ninth on base. No outs, fast runner, and B28 stealing. Stole a base in the sixth inning. That run is really important. They don't want a double play. And his chances is 11 through 52 to be safe. Well, I'm going to roll the dice here. He's going to try to steal. Here's the throw. 1-1. He is safe. And not only is it safe, the throw sails into center field. Sisler will go to third on the throwing error by the catcher, Steve O'Neill. At this point, some managers will walk the bases loaded and proceed from there. But I feel like that puts too much pressure on the pitcher not to walk a batter. They're going to play the infield in. See if they can stop this runner at third. Nobody out. Ken Williams at bat. Here's the pitch to Williams. 1-1 roll. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is a walk-off 2-run home run by Ken Williams. And that keeps the St. Louis Browns in the tournament 4-3. We'll be back with the wrap-up in just a second. In the off-season, Ken Williams is a police officer in Medford, Oregon. And today he laid down the law on the Cleveland Indians, hitting 2 home runs, including the walk-off home run in the ninth inning to give St. Louis the victory. The Cleveland Indians scored 3 runs on 9 hits, committed 1 error. The St. Louis Browns scored 4 runs on 6 hits, and they committed 1 error. The winning pitcher is Urban Shocker, who goes the distance. Spread out 9 hits, gave up 3 earned runs, struck out 4, and walked 2. So Urban Shocker moves to 1-1 in the tournament with 16 innings pitched, 6 earned runs against him. The losing pitcher is Richard Neuhaus, and he pitched. He didn't get anybody out, gave up 1 earned run, and was the loser, who gave up the home run to Ken Williams. Ken Williams hit 2 home runs in the game. Baby Doll Jacobson added another for St. Louis, and the St. Louis Browns moved forward 4-3 over the Indians. Ken Williams was the second superstar on this 1922 Browns team, along with George Sisler. Nobody in baseball had ever hit 30 home runs and stole 30 bases until Ken Williams did it in 1922. So he's the American League's original 30-30 man. And he was a star player in his own right. So tomorrow we'll have Game 3. That will be the deciding game of the series. Elam Van Gilder pitching for the Browns. And Stan Kovaleski will be on the hill for the Cleveland Indians. Hope you enjoyed this game. It's been a great series so far. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. And hit the like button as well. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and God bless.